Flash year one. Why is now the right time to tell this story?
Oh man, well, for me, we've been building this big story with Barry, right, since issue 1, and we're trying to tell this big narrative and sort of my view on who Barry is. Right now, in the story of the Flash, he is kind of at his worst. It's like all the stuff that happened with Wally, all the stuff with Wallace, Kid Flash, him being mad at him, and Iris is gone. Like, she's gone off her own quest, her own journey. He's kind of alone. And during that Trickster storyline, he was confronted with the idea that he was questioning people being happy. Like, how that was sort of, it made him reflect on himself. Like, what's going on with me that I think people being happy is weird, right? And it made him confront how pessimistic he's become, which is not who Barry Allen is, right? Barry Allen is an optimistic, hopeful person. He becomes so pessimistic. At the end of the Trickster storyline, Trickster won, right? Like, you know, the rogues all got escaped, right? Like, Ironhide is destroyed, the rogues escaped, Trickster got away, and now you look at Barry and he's like, all the rogues are free, Hunter's out there, all these forces, all these things are happening, it's just weighing down on him, and he feels very pessimistic, he feels very overwhelmed by all this stuff. And then he meets Steadfast at the end of issue 69, who's like, you need to remember something, you forgot something really important. And that's what makes him, he has to relive that memory, right? He has to go back in time. I wanted to put Barry at his most pessimistic before we do a story about how did Barry go from being, you know, he was an optimistic, hopeful kid. After his mom died, he became this pessimistic person. And like what Jeff Johns said best was that it was like after his mom died, he was always standing still, right? And then the lightning hits him and he becomes the Flash. But I wanted to show a story about how it wasn't that easy. The powers don't make him optimistic. The powers don't make him hopeful. I wanted to show how did he go from being this pessimistic person who then has the powers, who then becomes the hopeful, optimistic person again. And so that's what I was able to do with this story. I wanted to show that story again. And it's perfect timing for the book because, yeah, Barry's pessimistic, but then for the next thing that's coming, the stuff that comes after year 1, he needs to be optimistic, hopeful again. Even though it's going to be there's a lot of intense stuff coming at him, I want him to be that person again so he can tackle those problems.
And Batman Superman.
Yeah.
What can we expect from this film? It's got a lot of weight to the title. Right?
Yeah, it's got Batman and Superman in it. Yeah, I'll tell you that. It's going to be spinning out of some of the stuff that's been going on with Metal and some of the stuff that's been going on with the Batman the Last series. But it's going to be its own story. It's going to tie into a lot of the event stuff that we're building now. Like, if you want to know what's going on in the DC Universe, this is one of those books to keep an eye on. The stuff that happens in it will impact what happens in DCU in 2020 in a major way. But what's happening is that Batman and Superman, they find out that there are characters in the DCU that are being possessed by the dark multiverse version of themselves, right? So kind of like how they were the Dark Knights. We're doing something like that where there are characters that are becoming corrupted and replaced by those people. And they have to figure out who they are, like which heroes, which characters have been turned, which have been infected by the Batman Who Laughs. So Batman Who Laughs is in it more as a presence. It's more about them investigating those characters and trying to figure out who it is, right? And like, do they keep this a secret or do they bring everybody in, right? Who do you trust in a situation like this? So it's mostly about that. Dave Marquez is drawing it. It looks awesome. I'll show you a page when we're done, but it's so good. It's so good.
Was there any discussion about whose name was going to come first in the title?
Oh sure. I mean, who won? It was Batman. We talked about that a lot of it at the beginning, and we kind of went back and forth. But the decision was made to make it Batman Superman, which I was fine with. You know, to me, it's both their books. Just because his name was on top, it's both their books, and a lot of it has because a lot of Superman stuff in it. A lot.